Are you a business owner, artist, model, or savvy entrepreneur? Then we'd like to welcome you to Apex Couture Magazine, the new wave of publications with budget-friendly advertising packages to fit the need for your brand. 100% Black owned. As part of the new Black media, we also cover the latest music, entertainment news, fashion, politics, and important Black social issues with common sense commentary in a hot new Coture Conversations column where we interview celebrities and prominent people we believe you should know. All of this goes down at www.apexcouturemag.com. APEXCOTUREMAG. Contact us at apexcouturemag@gmail.com or 321-947-4705. Head over to apexcouturemag.com and experience pure Black excellence today.
What's happening, good people? It's your man Antoine back with another dope episode of Coture Conversations. You know, I'm always having somebody in the digital building that I feel like is somebody you should know. You should know, but I mean, you probably already do. So go ahead and introduce yourself and explain who you are to the people.
Hey there, what's up? My name is Niqa Mor. I appreciate the introduction. How's everybody doing?
All right. Niqa Mor. So listen, give us a little bit on your background. You know, where you from, you know, where you got that game from, because that music is, you know, I want to get up in that.
I appreciate that. I'm a New Yorker, born and raised, so
Okay.
you know I have to represent for New York.
Okay.
I feel like for me, my musical background really comes from my parents. My mom is a jazz cabaret singer, and my dad, he plays bass and piano. So I've always grown up, you know, knowing the classic music. And so, you know, growing up, I've written, you know, from a very young age, recorded my own songs in garage band.
Okay.
I started off really like being a poet, and my parents realized I had like a way with words. So they're like, oh, like you might be onto something here.
Wow.
They really invested in me from a young age. So I really appreciate that support for sure. I wouldn't be here today without that.
You know, that's, you know what? Yeah, talk about that a little bit, or just because you already said that you appreciate that, but you know, a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people don't get that type of support from their parents, like when they're doing music. It's like, go get a job. Like, what you doing? You know what I mean?
I mean, they still telling me, you know,
they
still say that time to time, but I feel like that's just the security in them of them wanting to see, you know, their artist daughter succeed in the world.
At least I'll tell you this. You know,
so let me say something funny. My aunt's like, "Oh, you got an interview? Oh, is it a job interview?" I was like, "No, it's a." But you know, it's still funny because it's kind of like I think that is the mindset. You know, like get that job. But you know, I feel like music is my job. It's my 9 to 5 for sure.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta do that. You know, it's crazy because I had a car wash one time, and I used to own a car wash in Jacksonville, Florida. And my car wash was making money hand over fist. I'm throwing around all this money. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, blowing money. And my mom and pops told me, you know what, boy, you need to get you a real job. I'm like, y'all don't sit here and see what's going on. Y'all don't see this. And they like, well, go get you a job. And I'm like, that's so crazy, man. You know what I mean? Because they're old school. So you know what I'm saying? If you ain't working for nobody, it's like you ain't, you know what I mean? You're not working. But if you
sitting on the jet, they don't understand. So it's like,
man.
I gotta work to get to that point, you know.
Word. But at least they do that. So you are I was listening to your music. You're a songwriter, right? So you write all that?
Yeah, I write. I definitely collaborate with other writers, but I feel like, you know, my pen always comes first, and that's something I really pride myself on. And so I've built that up over the years, and I feel like, you know, I'm at the point where I've written so much. I've written for other people. I'm at the point where I'm just like, wow. I'm excited to collaborate and just, you know, be that vessel. And, you know, sometimes you get a reference that's dope. If it feels close to home, I'll do it. If it works, you know. Yo,
you have a real unique sound. And that's very hard to come by. So I want to ask you this: who are some of your influences? You know what I'm saying? Because we sometimes we tend to have a biased ear when we listen to people's music. we always want to try to attach them to somebody, but I don't hear like, okay, I feel like I'm gonna just throw out Beyonce. That's not, I'm just throwing that out, but I don't hear like an influence, or you see what I'm saying? Like, you have a very unique sound. Who are some of your influences?
I think for me, that uniqueness comes through my parents just putting me onto so many different kinds of music and different sounds. And so, you know, I can say on one end, Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, Lauryn Hill, Mariah Carey, Aaliyah, of course. And then, you know, on the other spectrum, you have newer artists like Party Next Door, Drake, Miguel, Frank Ocean. And I think that I'm just like blessed to be on both sides of the spectrum, where I'm able to see like the old school, the new game, and kind of like become my own fusion of all those things. You know, to become
I'm glad that you appreciate that, the old school, and you know, you mentioned Frank Ocean. You don't hear him as an influence a lot. Frank Ocean is a, you know, man. He's an incredible artist. You know what I mean? So, just naming Frank Ocean, like, nobody ever said, you're the first person that I've heard or done an interview with that has named Frank Ocean as one of the influences. So I can definitely hear in the music. Man, this because I've been vibing to it. So you got the latest record, Boss Shit. I just slapped that a few times. Talk about that record, because your cadence on it, your cadence, your delivery, everything is just, I mean, talk about it. Give it to us.
I think Boss Shit is really, one, an anthem, and two, it's just like, it's a point that I had to get to in my life where I was just fed up with myself. You know, I think that I've put out music over the years, but I think there's a certain level of faith you have to have in yourself to really step out, you know, figure it out, put yourself out there. I moved to LA to pursue my career, and I never looked back, you know, from New York. And that whole process was me becoming a woman, you know, stepping into those shoes, bossing up. Yeah. Bosses take losses. Sometimes, you know, there's something that you got to go through to grow. And I think the aggression that you hear on the record is kind of like, people were asking me a lot, hey, you should rap more, you should sing more. I'm an artist. So I always like to use both, but I think
that record does it well.
I'm sorry. I think the mindset on the record is like, oh, this is what you want, this is what you like. Okay.
Yeah. That record does that well. And when I was listening to it, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening like, wow, her delivery is sicker than a lot of these rappers. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, that's crazy. That's why I asked.
I appreciate it. Look, don't tell him that. I'm like, mad at that one.
No, I'm gonna say it like, I'm the dude that'll say it. You know what I'm saying? And I do that because I like to poke at rappers all the time. You know what I'm saying? I take jabs at them all the time. I'm the dude to do that. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm gonna be the one to say it. But hey guys, guess what? The record's gonna be in the article anyway, so you're gonna be able to check it out, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I don't just be talking, man. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all need to listen to that record. She going in, and it's hotter than a lot of you rappers, man. Y'all probably should take note, but don't sound like her. I have to say that too, because you know what I'm saying. Y'all are taking and run with it, man. The best dude, I think the best person to do that is Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez will take the whole style and he'll use it and sound way better than they do. But everybody not good at that. So I really like that record, and you guys will too. So is there an album, EP, anything you working on coming behind this record?
Yeah, so I think this record is something that I wanted to do to really just, you know, set the tone. And the album is really gonna delve into my artistry, more of the R&B side. I mean, you will get some rap in there, but I feel like this is just that one.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think that I really want to show people like what I view as a classic R&B album, my take on it, you know, my own twist. And I'm excited. It's called Rumors. Okay. So I'm excited, you know, to kind of play into those things, those topics, those really aggressive bars. Yeah. Always going to be in my music. So it's like, that's really what I'm, you know, looking forward to.
Me too. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Be adding that to the playlist. So y'all make sure y'all go run the numbers up on that. because it's definitely a banger. That's definitely an anthem, man. And I also like,
shit.
Yeah, I like, see, because you know what? You named, this name of the record is Boss Shit. So that record resonates with me as a man too. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of when women make records like that, it's usually boss bitch. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we could bump it as men. We could,
It's funny because everybody, like when I was playing on the record, they kept accidentally calling it boss bitch, and I'm like, I don't understand, like why? Like it's boss shit, and I feel like it's universal. You know, one, I just feel like boss shit in general is just, a man can be on his boss shit, a woman can be on her boss shit. It's just, you know, just being universal and just being, you know, about your business and handling what you need to do for yourself.
I want to, you know what, I want to tell you, I appreciate you for doing that, because you could have easily, because to call it boss bitch would have been so cliche, and it's something that to be expected. And plus, like I say, when I was listening to the record, I can take it and I can vibe with it, and I can be like, yeah, this, I can get in my zone with that. And when it's boss bitch, we can get in our zone as men, but it's only so far we can go. And like, this ladies, this for y'all, you know what I mean? So I
will say, I personally feel like I was inspired by my masculine energy on this record, because you know, it's kind of like, all right, if I gotta get on a record or sound like this, like I gotta come aggressive, and I gotta really like be convicting in what I'm saying. And I feel like I had to live it for a little bit. Like I had to be outside and go through some hardships and go through that anger, like even recording the song, like being frustrated with myself, you know, like knowing like, oh, I could flow, I could hit that pocket better. And then just like, you know, just like the crazy things that come with making a record. But once I found that magic, it was that one take.
Woo.
That was it.
I love
you
that.
Know?
Man. All right, man, listen, that's, you know what? If this record is any indicator, we know that we got some hot music coming from Niqa Mor in the near future. Is there anything else you want these people to know? Matter of fact, tell them how they can follow you, where they can find all this at, and we're going to make sure that's in the article.
Thank you so much. You can find me at Niqa Mor, NIQA_MOR, and that's on Instagram. You can find me on Twitter. I'm on Facebook under Niqa Mor Music. And I'm dropping the boss shit video soon. Word. That one is gonna be a movie.
I can't wait to see that. And we're gonna make sure we have that on my website, running that up too, man. So y'all already know, man. I want to thank you first of all for taking the time out.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. And we appreciate you. You know, I know my subscribers, my followers, I know y'all gonna appreciate this. Y'all know I don't play around, man. When I say it, I mean it. I'm getting older. I'm like one of them old dudes. I just say it. If I think it, I just say it. And that record is hot, and we're definitely looking forward to what you have coming in the near future.
Thank you so much. I appreciate this platform so much, and just thank you for letting me share my art with you guys.
All right. Y'all make sure y'all lock in the ApexCoutureMag.com, man. And we on Roku. We on Roku. We on Roku, Fire Stick. Yeah, we done got in now. So we gonna be up in there, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out. All right, for sure.